Let's test. Ooh, that's nice. Good levels, good levels. It is Waupaca and Wisconsin Rapids testing levels here in Wisconsin Rapids. All right. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Wisconsin Rapids as we bring you non-league, non-conference baseball here tonight from beautiful Wisconsin Rapids. That is, as it is, the visiting Waupaca Lakemen coming in at 20-3 overall, going up against the Wisconsin Rapids Redhawks, coming off of a couple of big wins over the weekend against Whittlesey. Good evening, everyone. Steve Maves here alongside Jack Schrader. And we are about to get underway here in just a moment as Andy Wanty and Nathan Kromenacher finishing up the meeting at home plate, and we'll be underway here in just a second. Again, Waupaca coming in at that record of 20-3. They lost, took second at their home tournament over the weekend. A tough loss, I believe, to Appleton in the championship game there, but they did get a huge win over the River Falls, one of the best names in amateur baseball. The River Falls Fighting Fish in their border battle tournament. So we are be underway here in just a moment. Derek Freeman gave the thumbs up, and we'll be ready to go here from Wisconsin Rapids. The Redhawks coming off of a couple of big wins over the weekend against the Whittlesey Reds, and they'll be looking to use that momentum to take on the we'll use that momentum here this afternoon or tonight to see if they can knock off a very, very good Waupaca Lakemen team. Starting lineups here tonight as the Lakemen will be in red tops, gray pants, red socks, and get you the all A-OK here in just a second as the starting lineups will be announced momentarily. Not too many games on the dock. Well, we have 5 tonight, but the rest of the weekend, not a whole lot going on. If I can find my instructions here, we can thank our game day sponsor. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Solaris. With so much of our lives riding on the internet these days, choosing a provider you know and trust has become more important than ever. Solaris Fiber Network is the fastest technology available. It's more reliable than cable internet, provides equal upload and download speeds. Solaris has been keeping Central Wisconsin connected for over 125 years and has the speeds you need. Call, stop in, or visit Solaris.net to learn more. For the Waupaca Lakemen, under head coach Andy Wanty, batting first at shortstop, number 19, Johnny Popham. Batting second and at second base, number 9, Jake Pankratz. Batting third and in right field, number 6, Brendan Canterbury. Batting fourth and doing the DHing, number 17, Tyler Goggins. Batting fifth and in center field, number 7, Devin Geary. Batting sixth and behind the plate, number 4, Davis Levine. Batting seventh and in left field, number 21, Tyler Dayton. Batting eighth and at third base, number 23, Adam Kennedy. And batting ninth and at first base, number 31, Dawson Bohm. Again, they are head coached by Andy Wanty in his third full season, I believe. Third or fourth.
Dawson Bohm, first base. And pitching for the Lakemen tonight, number 16.
And, of course, yeah, the pitcher, number 16, Brady Johnson. And, of course, Andy Wanty and the rest of the Waupaca Lakemen. And for your home, Wisconsin Rapids Redhawks. Batting first and in right field, number 18, Caleb Kromenacher. Batting second and at second base, number 6, Jacob Whiffley. Batting third and in center field, number 19, Nathan Kromenacher. Batting fourth and at shortstop, number 5, Nate Jacken. Batting fifth and at third base, number 17, Tyler Byer. Batting sixth and in left field, number 14, Garrett Huber. Batting seventh and at first base, number 27, Hunter Boudreau. Batting eighth and on the mound, number 20, Blaine Wallen. And batting ninth and behind the plate, number 15, John Barton. They're coached by Nathan Kromenacher. Again, Redhawks coming off of a couple of big wins over the Whittlesey Reds over the weekend to claim, or they are half a game behind the Merrill Rangers right now in the conference play.
Pitching for the Wisconsin Rapids Redhawks tonight, batting eighth, number 20, Blaine Wallen.
As they finish up the infield, and it'll be national anthem time here in just a moment. We will take a quick break. We'll hear from Little Sprouts. We'll take a quick commercial break. And then we will come back and get your first pitch here from Wisconsin Rapids. You're watching baseball, amateur baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great child care you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggleworms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and more than just awards.
Welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids. Always a nice job by Dan Kromenacher with our national anthem. And again, we go through our the list of games we have going on tonight. Right behind us, actually, Wisconsin Rapids and Stevens Point Legion. That game going on in a big conference matchup as well. Anago is at Plover. Marshfield is at Everson Legion. And Westboro is at Marshfield in Dairyland League Baseball. Blaine Wallen will be on the mound for Wisconsin Rapids here to get us going this evening. And he'll be going up against the high-powered offense of the Waupaca Lakemen. Again, talking to head coach Andy Wanty. A handful of Lakemen not here for Waupaca tonight. Again, about an hour trip west from Waupaca, and a lot of them obviously with day jobs that were not able to make the trip here tonight in Wisconsin Rapids. So Waupaca and Rapids, and we'll be underway here in just a moment from Blaine Wallen. Marshfield and DC Everest has not started yet. Anago and Plover, they are about to get underway. They're announcing their starting lineups as well. Johnny Popham to lead things off here tonight, just past 7 o'clock here in central Wisconsin. And Popham will bat from the right side against Blaine Wallen. 79 degrees, feels like about 120 in the press box here tonight. But due to the fact that have the door open to circulate air, but the sun is beating right on all of our equipment. Hopefully it stays put. First pitch tonight from Wallen is outside, is good for a strike. That's 7:01. And Popham's behind the count, no balls and one strike. The 0-1 coming home. Popham fouls that one back, 0-2. Wallen works quick. We have run into a handful of pitchers that love to work quickly. Blaine Wallen is one of those, as we have seen early here tonight. The 0-2 coming back. And swung on and missed. And on 3 pitches, Johnny Popham goes down swinging. Has a huge first out.
Jake Pankratz.
And now Jake Pankratz. That was a huge 3-pitch strikeout to start this game for Blaine Wallen. Now Pankratz, the second baseman for Waupaca. Blew it right past Pankratz, and it's 0-1, and Blaine is pitching well here to start the ballgame. Wallen kicks and fires. That was going to be a lined foul. Just a bit out in front, and it's 0-2. As Garrett Hubert tracks that one down. We are on the south field tonight with Legion on the north field just behind us. As national anthem going on in the game behind us. So we're starting here. The 0-2. Just able to hold off, and Pankratz looks at a ball. Wallen comes set. Wheels and deals. And it hits Pankratz. And he goes out to retrieve it for Wallen. And dump it right back to him. So Waupaca with a 1-out base runner when he was behind the count, no balls and 2 strikes. Now Brendan Canterbury with a runner at first and nobody out, or in 1 out. Canterbury, a member of the Waupaca Comets in high school, Waupaca Lakemen, and he was on the Pointers squad for a while. I'm not sure if he was on there this year too. But Brandon Canterbury was a Stevens Point Pointer. The 1-0 coming back. And Wallen's behind, 2 balls and no strikes. Garrett Huber in left, Nathan Kromenacher in center, and Caleb in right. Tyler Byer, Nate Jackin, Jacob Whitfley, and Hunter Boudreau from third to first. And Johnny Barton catching Blaine Wallen here tonight. The 2-0. Missed just high, and it runs 3 balls and no strikes. Tyler Goggins awaits on deck, the DH tonight for Waupaca. So 3-pitch strikeout to start the game. Pancratz gets hit by a pitch, and now Canterbury's behind or ahead 3-0. And Brendan gets walked on 4 pitches.
Designated hitter Tyler Goggins.
And now 2 on with 1 out for Tyler Goggins, the designated hitter. Tyler usually their second baseman, or he had been for a while in his earlier days. Don't want to say younger days, but covering Waupaca for the Lakemen for the radio in the early years after graduation, and able to watch a handful of championships that the Waupaca Lakemen had won in the BABA and the eastern part of the state Dairyland League. And Goggins is behind, no balls and 2 strikes, with Devin Geary awaiting on deck. 2 on, 1 out, the 0-2. Going to be hit foul into the screen. And it remains no balls and 2 strikes. In 2020, the BABA did not have a championship, but they had won that one. The year before, they won the BABA championship, so they've won 3 in a row. One of the BABA, 2020, they won in the Dairyland, and 2021, they won in the Dairyland. So a very successful and winning program. Misses outside for a ball, 2-2. Wallen comes set on the 2-2. And got him looking. He knew it. He was looking for something else. And there's 2 away on the backwards K. Two on, 2 out for Devin Geary, the center fielder for Waupaca. Going to be hit into right field. Coming in on is Caleb Kromenacher. The throw from right is on the mark, and he's going to be safe. It is past Barton, and Waupaca gets on the board here in the first inning. RBI base hit for Devin Geary.
Next up for Waupaca, David.
And it's 1-0 Lakemen. Went opposite field, hit it off the end of the bat. The throw is on the mark from Caleb. Just skipped right past John Barton. And now Davis Levine, the catcher. First one in to Davis is good for a strike. No balls and a strike. 2 on, 2 out. Misses outside for a ball. Keep you updated here on Zaleski Sports for our games tonight. And that was going to be hit over to short. Jack into second and got him by a half a foot. Just got him in time, and that will end our first inning. A run on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on. We have played a half an inning. Waupaca 1, Rapids coming up. You're watching baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, this is Blake from Mobile Link. I can tint your car, truck, or SUV. I even tint windshields with a film you can't see, but will reduce heat and glare by 43%. We've all seen those do-it-yourself tint jobs that turn purple and start bubbling all over. Not my work. Everything gets tinted by me and inspected before it rolls out the door, including a lifetime warranty. Call Blake at Mobile Link to schedule your appointment today. 715-424-5432.
When you want to win games, you look for an expert. Here's 2-time national champion, Coach Jack Bennett.
I may know a few things about basketball, but I'm a rookie when it comes to vehicles. I trust the team at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers to call those shots. They're professionals. Remove the stress and anxiety of having your vehicle serviced or repaired.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Go with the winning team at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers.
Caleb Kromenacher lead things off. Kromenacher, Whitfleet, Kromenacher, Jack and Beyer, Huber, Boudreaux, Wallen, and Barton here tonight for the Wisconsin Rapids Redhawks. They'll be going up against Brady Johnson, the right-hander for the Waupaca Lakemen. It is that time of year, and we'll get that here in just a second. Fleet Farm is your water and marine headquarters. Check out their huge selection of towables, floats, paddleboard, and kayaks during the Make a Splash sale. Fleet Farm, probably serving the Midwest since 1955. Brady Johnson getting enough warm-up pitches in, I think. This is quite a few for him, but nonetheless, he will finish those up. Tomorrow we have two games on the network. Merrill at Marshfield. That is Legion Baseball. And then Wisconsin Rapids at Everest Legion Baseball. Chris Conley will call the Rapids Everest. Joe Anderson will have the Merrill Marshfield game. He's getting a lot of pitches, isn't he? That is a lot of warm-up pitches. He usually gets 60 seconds. It's about 3 minutes. Man, oh, man. That was a lot of warm-ups for Brady Johnson. Caleb Kromenacher lead things off. Still scoreless in Plover. Marshfield and Everest. Marshfield will just get their first run. Waupaca and Rapids, obviously, we're doing that one here. Stevens Point and Rapids going on behind us. And then the last one was Westboro and Marshfield, and Gene Delicio on the call of that one. Brady Johnson to Caleb Kromenacher in the first offering is going to be lifted into center field. Over on it is Devin Geary, ranging to his right, and one pitch and one out.
Batting second for Wisconsin Rapids.
We talked about that, getting that first big out for Blaine Wallen in that first inning to be able to retire Johnny Popham. That was a big first out to retire Caleb Kromenacher for the Lakemen. And Whitfleet over to short. Gobbled up there by Johnny. And across. 2 pitches, 2 outs.
Batting third for Wisconsin Rapids.
And now Nathan Kromenacher.
Center field, Nathan Kromenacher.
Not too bad of a start defensively for Waupaca. Brady Johnson has thrown 2 pitches. And he's recorded 2 outs. Maybe those extra warm-up pitches helped him. Now Nathan Kromenacher, slightly open stance in the left-handed batter's box in the offering. Nathan looks at a ball outside. Nate Jackin awaits on deck. I have more Redhawks baseball for you next week. The 1-0 to Nathan is good for a strike. That next game will be on the 30th, I believe, against Merrill. That game will be live. It'll be a huge game. They play on Sunday. Now it's going to be hit right back up the middle, and a 2-out base hit for Nathan Kromenacher.
Next up for Wisconsin Rapids.
And now Nate Jackin.
Shortstop Nate Jackin.
Nate has seen this Waupaca team quite a few times as a member of the Plover Pterodactyls team. Now a runner at first and 2 outs. But Rapids will head up to Merrill on Sunday. 2 undefeated league teams, the Merrill Rangers and the Wisconsin Rapids Redhawks. And they'll meet again on Thursday next week. And then Rapids has a doubleheader against Sparta on the 2nd. That one's low to Jack and evens it up at a ball and a strike. And then after that game on the 2nd, July 2nd, they don't have a game again until July 9th, and that is home to Tomahawk. Spinner hit foul up along third, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. They have 6 straight home games. Merrill on the 30th, Sparta on the 2nd, a doubleheader against Sparta. Then Tomahawk, Pittsville, and Westboro maybe. The 1-2. He hit sharply to third and past a diving Adam Kennedy. And 2 out base hits for the Redhawks for Tyler Byer.
Number 17, third baseman, Tyler Byer.
Scoreless in Marshfield between the Chaparrals and the Westboro Trojans. 2 on, 2 out now for Tyler Byer. Garrett Huber waits on deck. Again, talked about how that was going to be popped up to second. Over on it is Pankratz, and that will end our first inning. No runs on a pair of hits, and 2 left on. We have played 1 complete. It's Waupaca 1, and Wisconsin Rapids nothing. You're watching non-conference baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
I really got to understand what what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has. You know, my best interest in mind always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
Top of the second inning we go here in Wisconsin Rapids. It'll be Tyler Dayton, Adam Kennedy, and Dawson Bohm for the Waupaca Lakemen. Again, coming into this ball game today at a mark of 20-3 on the season. The first offering to Tyler is good for a strike. They have a pitcher that you usually see on Sundays. That is their usual game day days. In Cam Seidel, and Cam is one of the top pitchers that you will see, as Dayton's going to bloop this one into right, falling fast as Caleb ranges over to the line and makes the catch. Playing pretty shallow for the first out. And now Adam Kennedy with 1 away. But Cam is one of those pitchers, again, haven't seen him really pitch the last couple of years, but when I did a few years ago, he was at times really unhittable. First one to Kennedy, misses low for a ball. The 1-0. 2-0 to Adam Kennedy. Dawson Bohm awaits on deck. A big reason for that is 6'5", 6'6" frame. Fastball, his curveball is as nasty as it gets, the 2-0. Now it's going to be hit into center. Back on it is Nathan Kromnacher, and he ranges over for the second out.
Next up for the Waupaca Lakemen.
And now Dawson Bohm, the number 9 hitter and the first baseman. And again, it's nothing against the players that he faced, but he was pretty remarkable, or he still is. That one's going to be hit over to third, and an opposite field base hit for Dawson Bohm on the first pitch that he saw. Went opposite field, and now back to the top of the order, and Johnny Popham. A nice job by Dawson going oppo. Johnny struck out on 3 pitches in the first inning. Looked at a strike, an outside strike, the first pitch. Johnny's going to hit this one into the gap, backhanded by Nate Jacken to second, and they got him! Nate Jacken making a nice play to retire Dawson Bohm to end the second inning. No runs on a hit and one left on. We have played an inning and a half. It was Waupaca 1 and Wisconsin Rapids nothing. You're watching amateur baseball on Zaleski Sports.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
First things first with Midstate Technical College. Dual credit programs earn you college credit in high school, then choose a path that suits you. Use your skills to start your career or transfer to a university to continue your degree. Choose a new career. Transition easily and quickly by upgrading your skills. Or continue your education with dozens of classes to get you on your path. No matter your stage of the game, your first move is Midstate Technical College.
Garrett Huber to lead things off here in the bottom of the second inning for Wisconsin Rapids. It is that time of the year, and it is getting hot out, but don't forget to call Rapids Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling. Nobody enjoys being without comfort. Time to plan for the summer months ahead. If you have not planned yet, then you might be in a heap of trouble. Give the pros at Rapids Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling a call for furnace and AC service in Wisconsin Rapids. We'll be there rapidly to figure out and take care of the trouble, and we'll get the comfort working again right away. Call Rapids Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling at 715-301-0256 and visit online at rapidsheetmetal.com. Again, I mentioned it last week during the Ranger Invitational. I was going to be hit right back to Johnson, underhand to first, and Garrett Huber, first pitch, broke his bat, it sounded like, and there's one away. Right in on the handle. And I believe Garrett Huber may be looking for some new lumber. Now Hunter Boudreau with one away. But if you do call Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling or Point Heating and Cooling, and if Rob Schill is not available, make sure you leave a message and just say congratulations, because Rob was co-head coach of the Assumption Royals softball state championship. A ball and a strike to Hunter Boudreau with Blaine Wallen awaiting on deck. Rob working mostly in Stevens Point, but every once in a while coming over here to Rapids. Boudreau is going to hit this one over to Johnny Popham. He bobbles it and still gets the out at first on a 6-3 putout, and there's two away for Blaine Wallen. Blaine, a couple of Blaine, a pitcher, or the pitcher for Wisconsin Rapids. His first at bat here this evening now, as we close in on 7:30. First offering to Blaine is a spinner and a beauty. And it's 0-1. Johnny Barton awaits on deck. Tyler Dayton, Devin Geary, Brendan Canterbury from left to right. Adam Kennedy, Johnny Popham, Jake Pankratz, and Dawson Bohm from third to first. That's going to be hit to third. Another broken bat. That's the second one of the inning. Needing some new lumber. Again, in on the hands, and Blaine Wallen needs a new bat. As gets one tossed from the dugout. Those aren't cheap, those wooden bats. I was going to say, see if we can get one of those after the game, take it home with us. The 0-2 coming from Brady Johnson. Going to be a bloop to second, and that will do it here in the second inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We have played two complete, still 1-0 Waupaca. You're watching amateur baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Rustic Redefined is the area's boutique clothing store for women and children. You'll find a personalized shopping experience with unique and trendy styles to choose from. Rustic Redefined specializes in affordable clothes and accessories with red carpet service. Find your individual style at Rustic Redefined on 8th Street South in Wisconsin Rapids and Rustic Redefined on Facebook.
If you lose direction, you can grab my hand. I'll be the one behind you to say no one-man band. Just follow your dreams and keep your promises.
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in Central Wisconsin.
Two, 3, and 4 due up for Waupaca here in the third inning. Get you some score updates from around the Zaleski Sports Network. Wisconsin Rapids right behind us is up 4-0 on Stevens Point. They're in the bottom of the first inning. Wisconsin Rapids scores in bunches. They beat Anago on Sunday 14-2, and it was all Rapids in that game. Marshfield and Everest in Legion Baseball. Marshfield up 1-0. The Blue Devils got a huge win over Plover yesterday, who trail right now against Anago 2-0. They're in the first. First offering to Jake Pankratz, misses for a ball, and it's 1-0. We play in the third inning. Pankratz, Canterbury, and Goggins for Waupaca. Now it is fouled off the chest protector of our home plate umpire. Pankratz started it all off for Waupaca in the first. He was behind no balls and 2 strikes and got hit by a pitch on a 1-2. And then Canterbury walked Devin Geary with the RBI single. Now it's going to be hit sharply. Look out back there, walking. Right over the walking path past third. And it runs 1 ball and 2 strikes. Blaine Wallen comes set on the 1-2 and bounces in front of home plate got about 58 feet, 57 feet on a good day. That's where we the 2-2. That was going to be blooped to left and drifting foul, and Huber will not quite get there in time. And remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. Can appreciate everyone tuning in. Let us know where you're watching from. Give you a shout out here on Zaleski Sports. Appreciate everyone watching and enjoying some baseball tonight. The 2-2. Bounces at the plate, and the count runs full now. Good at bat here from Jake Pankratz to start off the third inning. The 3-2. That's going to be chopped foul at the plate, behind home plate, and Ethan Peters will chase it down from the Redhawks dugout. Expect Ethan to, between Ethan, Caleb, Nathan, Tyler, get them all working over the weekend and on Thursday next week. That's going to be hit sharply foul near the batting cages down the left field line, and Pankratz continues this at bat. The 8th pitch of the at bat. 3-2. And just misses inside, and Pankratz works a leadoff walk. Now Brendan Canterbury, who walked on 4 pitches in the first inning, and was left stranded at second in that inning. Pankratz from first with nobody out. Wallen shakes one off, looks over at Jake, and back easily, standing up. Took about 1 step off. Gets a score here from Milwaukee as well. As the Cardinals put up 2 in the first, Brewers answered with 1. There goes Pankratz. Throw down to second from Barton is not on the mark. And a stolen base for Jake Pankratz. No balls and a strike to Brendan Canterbury. Now it's fouled into the mitt, and it runs no balls and 2 strikes. Nice job by John Barton behind the plate of holding on to that. Now it's going to be hit weakly to third. Byer looks at the runner and got him. Yeah, he tried to leap to first, and that was not successful. Sometimes you just got to run right through the base, and he did not.
Designated hitter Tyler Goggins.
And sometimes that's a recipe for disaster if you try to extend your leg like that and try to reach out to get first base. Sometimes bad knee injuries, hyperextensions, tears. Goggins going to bloop that one. Diving catch by Whitfley for the second out. And there's 2-way for Devin Geary, who singled to right his first time up.
Devin Cleary.
Geary with the runner at second and 2 outs. Hit it into right field his first time up. Pankratz from second with 2 outs. Geary went right after the first pitch again. Now it's going to drift foul and into the bullpen area, and it's 0-1 to Devin. Davis Levine awaits on deck as kids chase after the foul balls. I don't know if that one is accessible. High and in. Evens it up at a ball and a strike. I have highlights of this game later on tonight. Zaleski Sports on Facebook. I have interviews with winning coach and a player of the game. Inside low, 2-1. I know Andy Wanty pretty well, so if Waupaca wins, we might have an opportunity to talk to Andy about tonight's ball game. The 2-1 coming back. Gonna be knuckled foul, same area. Look out over there, guys. Right over the walking path, and it runs 2 balls and 2 strikes. Brady Johnson. Blaine Wallen. Kicks and fires. Down, gets away. Throw down to third is going to be in time. They're going to get him. Pankratz thought it got away from Barton, and it did not. Nice job by Johnny Barton to gun him down. We have played 2.5. It is 1-0 Waupaca. You're watching Amateur Baseball, Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
At Bauer & Fine Business Technologies in Marshfield, our company has been serving Central Wisconsin since 1955. We're still locally owned and believe strongly in supporting the communities that support us. If you're a current customer, thank you. If you're not a current customer, we'd love to work with you. Let's talk about copiers, printers, postage meters, and network services. Give us a call today at 800-288-2712 or visit our website at b-bt.com. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies. Better business together.
Bottom of the third inning we go here in Wisconsin Rapids. It'll be 9-1-2 due up for the Redhawks as we check in on games around the Zaleski Sports Network here. They are still in the bottom of the first inning in Plover. 3-2 Plover now. 2 on, 2 out for the Black Sox. What else we got here going on Zaleski Sports? This will load for me. We'll get you some more updates. But Brady Johnson finishing up his warm-up pitches. Anago and Plover. No, that's the one we just looked at. Marshfield at Everest.
Batting for Wisconsin Rapids.
Marshfield still up 1-0 there in the bottom of the second inning. Now Johnny Barton to lead things off here in the third inning. Again, Brady Johnson gets about 400 warm-up pitches. And we were about to get underway. A strike from Davis Levine down to second. They're in the top of the second behind us. 4-0 Rapids. They're in the bottom of the second inning in Marshfield as well. It's 2-1 Westboro. Johnny Barton to lead things off, then Caleb Kromenacher and Jacob Whitfley we play in the bottom of the third inning. First offering from Brady Johnson is going to be hit to second and caught by Jake Pankratz. A leaping catch by Jake, and there's one away. Ranging over to his left and making the leaping catch. Again, it might have been a little different, more difficult play if it was from dirt to grass, but turf to turf is not too difficult. And Jake made it look relatively easy. There's one away for Caleb Kromenacher. He's going to pop this one up. Tough play for Popham, backing up into the outfield for the second out. There's two away now for Jacob Whitfley. Whitfley grounded out to Popham in the first inning. Brady Johnson comes set. Long, lanky right arm is low for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 away here in the third for Wisconsin Rapids. Now it bounces into the mask of Levine, and it runs 2 balls and no strikes. Head over to ZaleskiSports.com, Zaleski Sports on Facebook. We have some all-conference stories, as there's one first strike. Merriwood South Baseball. We had Cloverbelt East Baseball. I think there was one more. Cloverbelt East Softball as well. That was going to be driven to left center field. Over on it is Dayton. And he's going to make the catch for the final out of the third inning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pitches to get through the third inning. We have played 3 complete. It is 1-0 Waupaca. You're watching Amateur Baseball, Zaleski Sports.
Why am I an orthopedic surgeon? It's a great question. It was nothing I planned. I actually am a Spanish major. Went back to school and became a physical therapist. That was okay, but I decided to go back to school and become the surgeon. I think the biggest thing when you're talking to the patient is if you can relate to them, number one. Number two is if you can teach them what the problem is. If you can teach them what the problem is, they're going to do fine. They're going to learn what it is, they're going to figure out how to fix it, and then they're going to adapt. There's days when things don't work out and things are harder than others, but clearly you're here for one reason and you're not here for you. You're here for the patient that comes in. Healthcare is kind of like going to the supper club in Wisconsin. You always feel like you need to travel to get a better Friday fish fry or to get the prime rib on Saturday, but really here we have everything under the same roof. We have everything within a hospital that, quite frankly, is rated in the top 2 hospitals in the state for joint replacements. We have hospitals coming to us to ask how we do joint replacements, how we solve the problem, how we get patients motivated and moving with very low risk and very low complication rates, and our outcomes are much better.
Top of the fourth inning we go here in Wisconsin Rapids. Will be Devin Geary, Davis Levine, and Tyler Dayton. Geary was at the plate when Jake Pankratz got Geary was on when Pankratz was thrown out at third base. Again, he thought that the ball had gotten past Barton, and he trotted down to third base and got thrown out. Geary had an RBI single in the first. Up now with nobody on and nobody out. First offering from Wallen. It bounces in there for a ball. That's 1-0. Give you the pitching numbers here in just a moment. And a big discrepancy because of how many first pitch outs Wisconsin Rapids has recorded today. Reason why the numbers are the way they are. The 2-0. Misses low for a ball. As soon as Blaine throws his 50th pitch, we'll let you know the the numbers through 3+ innings here. Blaine fires home. A spinner and a beauty. So right now we are 3+ innings in. Blaine Wallen has thrown 50 pitches. Brady Johnson has thrown 23. It's going to be hit foul past third. And it runs full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. So let's just take the 5 pitches away that he's thrown here. It was 46-23 in the same amount of innings. That one's going to be blooped to first over the head of Boudreaux, and he makes the catch. Hunter Boudreaux at first makes the catch. On a leaping play over at first base, it looked like it was going to get over his head, but able to leap enough and far enough back to make the catch. And then going to go around the horn, and he threw it into left field. He was so excited. And now Davis Levine, the catcher, looks at a strike on the outside. It's 0-1. What a play! We've seen a couple of nice defensive plays tonight from Pankratz and now Boudreaux. And Levine fouls that one off, reaching on that outside corner and puts it near the softball diamond. The 0-2 coming back to Davis Levine. And swung on and missed. And Levine's down on 3 pitches. And there's 2 away. The 3rd strikeout of the night for Blaine Wallen. Now Tyler Dayton a fly out to right his first time out to Caleb Kromenacher. That was a blooper down the right field line. And Caleb playing as shallow as he did was able to range over and make the easy catch. First one in to Dayton, misses for a ball. Now he's going to be hit over to second. That's Whipfley. And that'll end our 4th inning here in the top of the 4th anyway. 4-3 put up. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left, and 1 web gem. We have played 3.5. It's 1-0 Waupaca. You're watching amateur baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
Don't let pain or mobility issues keep you from enjoying life. Let our physical therapy doctors and our staff at Roberts Physical Therapy help you recover your ability to move easily and live free of aches and pains, providing effective individual treatment plans. Whether you're experiencing problems with balance and mobility, you're experiencing pain in your low back, or you're dealing with any other physical challenges, we'll take care of you. For more information on how we can service your needs, contact us today.
Bottom of the 4th inning we go here in Wisconsin Rapids. Will be Nathan, Nate, and Tyler, Kromenacher, Jacket, and Beyer here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Next half inning, I'm going to clock how long he takes. It's ridiculous. Should not need to throw this many times before the start of the inning. All right, now he's good to go. Mobile Link in Wisconsin Rapids is your go-to for car and boat, not coat and bar, car and boat services, including window tinting, remote start, and accessorizing. That's Mobile Link right here in Wisconsin Rapids. Nathan Kromenacher, a single, and is left stranded in the 1st inning.
Next up for Wisconsin Rapids.
Brady Johnson, again, just had 23 pitches through 3 innings. Averaging just under 8 pitches an inning. The first one in for a strike. And most of those came in the 1st inning because Nathan looked at 2 pitches before he had a single. The 0-1 coming back. There's a swing and a miss. Johnson ahead in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. Again, Dayton, Geary, Canterbury from left to right. Kennedy, Popham, Pankratz, Bohm from third to first. And Levine catching Brady Johnson. The 0-2. Swung on and missed. First strikeout of the night for Brady Johnson. Had Nathan out on his front foot. And now Nate Jackin, who's singled and was left stranded in the first inning. Brady Johnson is pitching well here through the first 3 1/3 innings. First offering to Jackin. Just misses outside for a ball, 1-0. See if we can get you the Waupaca Lakemen upcoming schedule. Again, they play a lot of games. That one's going to be fouled off. We're at the end of June. And they've played 23 games already. As Jackin swings and misses, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. Talking about the championships for Waupaca, part of the Badger Amateur Baseball Association. That one's going to be popped up over to first. Bohm can't see it, and Pankratz ranges over for the catch. There's 2 away now for Tyler Byer. So Waupaca had 15 grand championships before the BABA quit play in 2020. They went over to the Dairyland. They have won 2 in a row. So they have won 4 of their last 5 championships that they have competed in or had the opportunity to compete in. And looking pretty good again this year. Byer's going to pop this one up. Long run to center for Geary. And another quick inning for Brady Johnson. We have played 4 complete, 1-0 Waupaca. You're watching amateur baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great child care you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and More than just awards.
Hi, this is Blake from Mobile Link. I can tint your car, truck, or SUV. I even tint windshields with a film you can't see, but will reduce heat and glare by 43%. We've all seen those do-it-yourself tint jobs that turn purple and start bubbling all over. Not my work. Everything gets tinted by me and inspected before it rolls out the door, including a lifetime warranty. Call Blake at Mobile Link to schedule your appointment today. 715-424-5432.
Fifth inning we go.
First one is a $10 gift card to Domino's, number 690130. The next one is a $20 gift card to the Wagon Wheel, ticket number 690129.
All right, about top of the 5th inning we go. It'll be 8-9-1 2-0 for Waupaca. Again, we mentioned their schedule already. It is what day is today? The 22nd? June 22nd. So Friday they will be at Eschwabanon, home against Pulaski on the 26th. on the road in Clintonville on the 29th. And then they start July at home against Bondwell. At Scandinavia on the 8th. Sunday the 10th, they are home against Cecil. Then at Eschwabanon, at Pittsville. That might be an interesting game to go cover. I might have to mark that down on my schedule. Shawano on the 17th, they host Shawano.
Next up for the Waupaca Lakemen, number 23.
Against Little Falls on the 20th. Home or at Little Falls on the 20th. At Appleton on the 22nd. Hortonville, they're on the road in Merrill. That'll be a good game too. Montello, Navarino. They are at Marshfield, the Chaparrals, Elderon, Hoffa Park, and Plover Pterodactyls. So you can find those at just Googling the Waupaca Lakemen as we play here in the 5th inning. Allen misses outside. Graduating from high school not too long ago. A name that's as recognizable if you're a follower of Waupaca Comet Sports, as I was for a couple of years working in Waupaca. The 3-2. And walked him. Able to hold off was Adam Kennedy, and Waupaca has a leadoff base runner.
Number 31, first baseman, Dawson Bohm.
And now Dawson Bohm, who singled into left his first time up, right past third base. Score behind us, took a look in between innings. 6-0 Wisconsin Rapids over Stevens Point. That was going to be hit foul off the foot of Bohm, and it's 0-1. A big game next Monday for Wisconsin Rapids. They will host Wausau. Wausau, I believe, is undefeated in conference and has some very good athletes from the schools that they can pick from, East, West, and Newman. Squares to bunt is Bohm. Nicely done by Dawson Bohm. Throw down to first is in time. Dawson Bohm doing what a lot of baseball players don't want to say can't do, but don't do. A sacrifice bunt. Nicely done by Dawson. Now back to the top of the order, Johnny Popham. Johnny had a hit into the gap last time, and Dawson Bohm got thrown out at second base for the force out. And Johnny was frustrated that kind of took away a base hit from him. And Popham looks at a strike, and it's 0-1 to Johnny. Johnny, a big part of the last state championship that the Waupaca Comets had in baseball. That's going to be hit to third, gobbled up there by Byer. Across the diamond and in time to get Popham by 4 steps. And there's 2 away now for Jake Pankratz, who has been hit by a pitch and has been walked.
Up for the Waupaca Lakemen, number 9, second baseman, Jake Pankratz.
Stevens Point at Wisconsin Rapids. That's the game we just were telling you about, 6-0 Rapids. That's going to be popped up. Look out back here. Look out. Fouled right behind us. And most likely a crowd back there. Westboro up on Marshfield 4-1. They're in the third. Up in Marshfield. Pankratz going to lift this one into left center field. Long run for Huber. Diving. Can't make the catch. And an RBI base hit for Jake Pankratz. Huber was playing way on the line or near the line and had a long, long way to go. An RBI base hit. Waupaca's up 2-0. That was a long way to go for Garrett Huber. Expecting Pankratz to pull him more down that line. He did not. And the speed of Huber and the speed of Nathan Kromenacher in center, not quite enough. First one to Canterbury, misses high for a ball, and it's 1-0. Waupaca scoring the second run here of the night. And it's 2-0 Lakemen. The 1-0 coming back. Pankratz leads from second. Canterbury ahead in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. Wallen, that one bounces in there, and Not a good secondary lead for Pancratz. He doesn't take off, and Canterbury's ahead in the count. 3 balls and no strikes. Blaine Wallen comes set on the 3-0. That one's going to be hit into right center field. That one is going to get down right over the outstretched arms of Jacob Whiffley and misplayed out there by Caleb Kromenacher, and now there's runners at the corners for Waupaca and 2 outs. Look to come up throwing, and Brennan Canterbury had the green light on a 3-0. Speaking of green lights and having fun, head over to DNL Recreation for all your camper needs right here in Wisconsin Rapids. DNL Recreation, your home for campers.
Number 17, designated hitter Tyler.
And now Tyler Goggins, a strikeout and a lineout for Tyler. And there goes Canterbury. Throw down to second is high, and Whiffley will not be able to make the throw home. And another run will score for Waupaca. Canterbury with the stolen base. Pancratz came on the throw. We'll give him a stolen base as well. 3-0 Lakemen. 1 ball, no strikes to Tyler Goggins. Now he's going to be fouled at the plate. Evens it up at a ball and a strike. So Adam Kennedy walked the leadoff hitter here in the 5th. Dawson Bohm, again, it might not go down as a key part of this game, but it kind of was. A sacrifice bunt by Dawson Bohm. Popham grounded out to third. Misses low for a ball. And again, if Bohm doesn't get that sacrifice, he strikes out or pops out or flies out or something, then Kennedy is at first with 1 out. Then Popham grounded out to third. Could have been a double play. And then Pancratz singled to left. And Tyler Goggins thought it was 3 strikes. Everybody thought it was 3 strikes. Blaine Wallen did for sure. And then Canterbury had an RBI single. The 2-2 coming home. Swung on a miss. Just made him throw an extra pitch. Smiles all around. Headed back to the dugouts. We have played 4.5. It is Waupaca 3. Wisconsin Rapids nothing. You're watching amateur baseball on Zaleski Sports.
When you want to win games, you look for an expert. Here's 2-time national champion, Coach Jack Bennett.
I may know a few things about basketball, but I'm a rookie when it comes to vehicles. I trust the team at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers to call those shots. They're professionals. Remove the stress and anxiety of having your vehicle serviced or repaired.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Go with the winning team at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Bottom of the 5th inning we go here in Wisconsin Rapids. For the Redhawks, it'll be 6, 7, and 8 going up against Brady Johnson. And before we get to the bottom of the 5th, I'd like to thank our friends over at the Ridges. 18 beautiful holes of golf awaits you at the Ridges Golf Course in Wisconsin Rapids. Enjoy their new outdoor patio and updated banquet hall to go along with well-manicured greens, hazards, and challenging holes. That is the Ridges Golf Course right off of Griffith Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids. Garrett Huber to lead things off. He had a broken back ground out his first time up. That one misses low from Brady, and it's 1-0. Huber Boudreaux and Wallen due up for Rapids. There's a strike to Garrett, evens it up at a ball and a strike. See if we can get you some score updates here on Zaleski Sports. Westboro and Marshfield. League game 4-1 Westboro there in the fifth. That one's over to Popham at short and gets Huber by a step. Garrett took an extra look over to Popham at short, and a strong arm from Johnny Popham able to record the out on Huber for the first out of the inning. Now Hunter Boudreaux, who grounded out to Popham as well. That was back in the second. Stevens Point, Wisconsin Rapids behind us. 6-1 as they play in the third. That was going to be popped up and out of play. Blaine Wallen waits on deck. That's the one we already looked at. Lakemen and Redhawks, Marshfield and Everest. That was going to be hit foul back into the screen again, and so on too. Don't want to say it's kind of a surprise or an upset, but Everest is up 6-1 on Marshfield in the bottom of the third inning. Marshfield just beat Plover last night. Brady Johnson out of the windup, the 0-2. A spinner and a beauty. Down goes Boudreaux. Second strikeout of the night for Brady Johnson, and there's two away for Blaine Wallen. Took a little extra time, got his footing and hand right and on the ball, and did what he has done a couple of times, just throwing that perfect breaking ball. And Wallen's able to hold off on it. They play in the bottom of the second in Plover, 4-3 Black Sox. The 1-0. Popped up, foul territory. And Blaine threw his, I didn't even realize that. Yeah. Blaine threw the bat all the way near the third base's coach's box, and bat went further than the ball did. 1 ball and 1 strike to the pitcher, Blaine Wallen. Brady Johnson again out of the windup. Wheels and deals. Hit over to third and foul past Kennedy. And runs a ball and 2 strikes to Blaine Wallen. Johnny Barton awaits on deck. The 1-2. Going to be knuckled right back to Johnson. He'll step, he'll throw, and he'll retire the side again here in the fifth. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We have played 5 complete. It's still 3-0 Waupaca. You're watching amateur baseball on Zaleski Sports.
I really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And, you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture. Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
First things first with Midstate Technical College. Dual credit programs earn you college credit in high school, then choose a path that suits you. Use your skills to start your career or transfer to a university to continue your degree. Choose a new career. Transition easily and quickly by upgrading your skills. Or continue your education with dozens of classes to get you on your path. No matter your stage of the game, your first move is Midstate Technical College.
Sixth inning we go here in Wisconsin Rapids for Waupaca. It'll be 5, 6, and 7. And before we start the 6th inning, Hear from our friends over at Spectrum Benefit Solutions. They have offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started today. Geary, Levine, and Dayton for Waupaca. As we pass the 8 o'clock hour, Steve Maves alongside Jack Schrader here in Wisconsin Rapids. That's going to be hit hard, just foul. It's 0-1 to Geary. RBI single in the first. A web gem of a play by Boudreau in the fourth to record the out on Geary. As Blaine Wallen shakes 2 off, now 3. That one's going to be hit into left. That one's going to get down, split the gap. Geary with great speed, rounds first. Going to second, he might try 3. And he is going to stay at second base. A leadoff double for Devin Geary. And now Davis Levine,
Batting for the Waupaca Lakemen, number 4, Davis Levine.
Levine, a fielder's choice and a strikeout today. Geary is 2 for 3 today for Waupaca. He's got 2 of the 5 hits. There's a swing and a miss by Levine, and it's 0-1. We play in the top of the 6th inning. This is high and away for a ball. Ball game just over an hour old. First pitch tonight was at 7:01 with a starting temperature at about 79 degrees. Levine's going to hit this one, and that one is going to get down for a base hit. That one's going to get all the way into the corner. Geary will score, and an RBI double for Davis Levine right off the end of the bat. And it is 4-0 Waupaca. Levine right off the end of the bat into the corner.
Next up for Waupaca, number 21, Tyler Dayton.
Tyler Dayton now for Waupaca. First offering to Dayton was missed. 2-0 to Tyler. So a couple of doubles to start the sixth inning. And the 2-0 coming back in there for a strike, and it's 2-1. Adam Kennedy awaits on deck. Dayton today a fly on a ground out to his name. Levine leads from second. Now it's going to be hit to center. Nathan Kromenacher coming in and making the catch for the first out of the inning, and there's one away for Adam Kennedy. Fly out and a walk today for Adam.
Number 23, Adam Kennedy.
Adam walked and scored in the 5th. Opportunity here now for Adam with runner at second and 1 out. High and tight. The 1-0 coming back. Swing at a high fastball and evens it up at 1-1. Dawson Bowman then back to the top of the order for Waupaca. Beautiful night here in Wisconsin Rapids. 76 degrees now. Now it's going to be blooped into left center field. That one is going to get down for a base hit. And another base hit here for Waupaca in the 6th inning. Now the runners at the corners for Dawson Bohm. Again, the tough situation for Waupaca, or excuse me, for Wisconsin Rapids is they don't really have a manager that doesn't play. Nathan Kromenacher is the manager. Ethan Peters coming out to talk to Blaine Wallen as there is some warm-up action in the bullpen. It looks like Josh Schwabach warming up for Wisconsin Rapids as they continue the meeting. Take a look at some scores here from Milwaukee 3-1 Cardinals. They're in the 4th inning. Ethan Peters coming out there just to have a little chit-chat, as they say. Wallen is at 89 pitches. We're here in the 6th inning. Make sure I got the right reads here, and then I'll hear from our friends over at Sudsy Car Wash. They're your express tunnel car wash plus a 24-hour touchless car wash. They offer an express interior clean and so much more. Keep your vehicle clean at Sudsy Car Wash on 8th Street in Wisconsin Rapids. Runners at the corners and 1 out. 4-0 Waupaca here in the top of the 6th inning. Bohm swings and misses, and it's 0-1. So right now on the scoreboard, it's really tough to see on your scoreboard, but the scoreboard that we have here, Blaine Wallen is about to throw his 91st pitch. Brady Johnson is at 41. Again, goes to show you, there goes the runner, and that one's going to be hit into right field. Or at second, Boudreaux slips, and he's going to be out at first, but a run comes in to score. Nice play by Whiffley after Boudreaux went for it. He slipped on the turf, and coming over was Blaine Wallen to cover first base and just got Bohm out by half a step. There's 2 out. Kennedy goes to second. Levine scores.
Number 19, Johnny Popham.
And now back to the top of the order, and Johnny Popham. Popham over to Whiffley at second. And that'll do it here in the 6th inning. But 2 more runs across for the Lakemen. We have played 5.5. It's 5-0 Waupaca. You're watching amateur baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Rustic Redefined is the area's boutique clothing store for women and children. You'll find a personalized shopping experience with unique and trendy styles to choose from. Rustic Redefined specializes in affordable clothes and accessories with red carpet service. Find your individual style at Rustic Redefined on 8th Street South in Wisconsin Rapids and Rustic Redefined on Facebook.
If you lose direction, you can grab my hand. I'll be the one behind you to say no. One-man band. Just follow your dreams and keep your promises.
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in central Wisconsin.
Bottom of the 6th inning, we go here in Wisconsin Rapids. Brady Johnson only took about a minute, a little bit less than, or a little bit more than a minute in his warm-up pitches here in the 6th. It'll be Johnny Barton, Caleb Kromenacher, and John Barton, Caleb Kromenacher, and Jacob Whiffley here in the 6th inning.
Catcher, number 15, John Barton.
Barton lined out to Pankratz back in the 3rd inning. Other than that, it has been pretty quiet for Rapids offensively. They had 2 hits in the first, nothing since, and Barton swings and misses at strike 1. Again, it's tough, especially your leadoff hitter is swung at the first pitch both times. Barton swings and misses. He's behind the count, no balls and 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the 6th. As Brady Johnson fires home and Barton goes down on 3 pitches. 3rd strikeout of the night for Brady Johnson, and there's 1 away here in the 6th. Back to the top of the order in Caleb Kromenacher. Struggling offensively. The first offering to Caleb is in for a strike. That's the first time that he hasn't swung at the first pitch here tonight. Brady Johnson comes set and goes home. There's a spinner and a beauty from Brady, and it's 0-2 to Caleb Kromenacher. The 0-2. Swung on and missed. high fastball. And there's the second strikeout of the inning, fourth strikeout of the night. And Brady Johnson has struck out 3 of the last 4 batters that he's faced. And now Jacob Whitley will ground out and a fly out. First offering to Whitley is another beauty of a breaker, and it's 0-1. Johnson shakes 2 off, gets the third one that he likes. Bounces in there, and as soon as he let it go, he said, my bad. 1 ball and 1 strike here on this beautiful Wednesday evening in Wisconsin Rapids. The 1-1 coming home. And Whitley bounces out of the way, and it's 2-1. Two-1 to Whitley is grounded foul. Weakley to third. Evens it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Everest pouring it on Marshfield in the bottom of the third inning. 10-1 Everest in that game. Commercial break in Plover. I'll get you that in a second. The 2-2 coming back from Brady Johnson. Bounces way in front of the plate. Runs full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Let's see if we get you some other ones. I know there's just 2 others. Let's get you scores here. 3-2. And swung on and missed. Brady Johnson strikes out the side here in the 6th. And we have played 6 complete. Brady's up to 5 strikeouts. And it's still 5-0 Waupaca. You're watching amateur baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
At Bauer & Fine Business Technologies in Marshfield, our company has been serving Central Wisconsin since 1955. We're still locally owned and believe strongly in supporting the communities that support us. If you're a current customer, thank you. If you're not a current customer, we'd love to work with you. Let's talk about copiers, printers, postage meters, and network services. Give us a call today at 800-288-2712 or visit our website at b-bt.com. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies. Better business together.
Jake Pankratz to lead things off. Jake today hit by a pitch, a walk, and an RBI single, and he scored in the 5th as well. Blaine Wallen still out there. 93rd pitch of his outing is low and away for a ball, and it's 1-0. Pankratz, Canterbury, and Goggins for head coach Andy Wanty and the Waupaca Lakemen. And these two teams met up, say about a month ago. Now it's just foul. Maybe less than that. Beginning of this month, maybe. Waupaca won 8-0 in that game. In Waupaca at beautiful Lakemen Field. The 1-1. That's going to be popped up on the infield. Nate Jacken making the catch for the first out. Now Brendan Canterbury. Canterbury walk, ground out, RBI single. And that was going to be hit over to Byer at third. Steps across and throws to get Canterbury by about 2 or 3 steps. And there's 2 away now for Tyler Goggins. Goggins, strikeout, line out, strikeout. As Blaine Wallen is up to 96 pitches. Only 4 here in the inning. Brady Johnson threw 12 in the last half inning. Probably the most in an inning so far for Brady Johnson. As Tyler Goggins looks at a ball. Now it's going to be popped up. All around it is Wallen, and that will end our 7th inning. Time to get up and stretch here in Wisconsin Rapids. It is 5-0 Lakemen. You're watching amateur baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Don't let pain or mobility issues keep you from enjoying life. Let our physical therapy doctors and our staff at Roberts Physical Therapy help you recover your ability to move easily and live free of aches and pains, providing effective individual treatment plans. Whether you're experiencing problems with balance and mobility, you're experiencing pain in your low back, or you're dealing with any other physical challenges, we'll take care of you. For more information on how we can service your needs, contact us today.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great child care you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Bottom of the 7th inning we go here in Wisconsin Rapids. It'll be Nathan Kromenacher, Nate Jacken, and Tyler Byer. And go to the 7th, and you cannot really go through this game without saying how efficient and how good Brady Johnson has been. As there is some warm-up action in the Waupaca bullpen, maybe just in case. But the first offering from Brady Johnson is bunted down the third baseline, and that is going to be a leadoff base hit for Wisconsin Rapids. Nate Jacken now at the plate. Third hit of the day for Wisconsin Rapids, and that was Nathan Kromenacher's second hit. Now Nate Jacken, who has the only other player to have a hit today. Single in the first, popped out in the fourth. Now misses low and in the dirt, 1-0. Again, Adam Kennedy was playing so far back at third base, the sun in his eyes, and with the speed Nathan has, it was not too difficult for him to beat it out. Now it's going to be popped up out of play. Look out back there. Runs even at a ball and a strike. Again, appreciate everyone tuning in tonight. Highlights later on tonight at Zaleski Sports on Facebook. And the 1-1. Bounces in for a ball. 2-1. No number on the thrower in the bullpen. And the 2-1 coming back. Popped up. Look out over there. Runs it even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Again, our next Redhawks broadcast will be a week from tomorrow. Be Wisconsin Rapids and Merrill right here. I don't know if it's going to be this field or the field behind us. The 2-2 there. There goes Nathan. Now it's going to fall in front of Tyler Dayton and gets over his head. All the way to the wall. Kromenacher will score. Jack into third, and he will stand up at third base. So Kromenacher scores on the E7.
For Wisconsin Rapids, third baseman, number 17, Tyler Byer.
So a two-base error both ways. So a single for Jack, and then that E7 allowing him to get to third. Again, this turf playing difficulties on players that don't play on it very often or ever. First offering to Byer, misses for a ball. So the first run of the afternoon or the evening comes here in the 7th for Wisconsin Rapids on the E7. Runner at third and nobody out. In for a strike on Byer and evens it up at a ball and a strike. Johnson shakes one off, gets the second one that he likes. The 1-1. Popped up, first base side. Over on it is Dawson Bohm, and that one will fall near the opening of the dugout, and new life for Tyler Byer. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Talk about no man's land behind first base. Really that no man's land in front of first base in foul territory as well, where you got Subway, Sherrill Tire, and the store gas station logos. Where the logos are to the dugout really is a tough place unless it is popped up high. The 1-2. This is high for a ball, evens it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Garrett Huber awaits on deck for the Redhawks. Johnson comes set, his 62nd pitch of the night. And it runs full to Tyler Byer. Tyler Goggins is the one catching. He is not the one throwing. Got no number out there right now for Waupaca. Might be Josh Peterson or Jason Ellie. Now it's going to be chopped over the mound and into center field. An RBI base hit for Tyler Byer. And Rapids scores twice here in the 7th. Still nobody out.
Next up for Wisconsin Rapids, number 14.
And now Garrett Huber. Couple of groundouts tonight for Garrett. To the pitcher and to shortstop. Byer from first with nobody out. 2 runs already across for Wisconsin Rapids. And the first offering from Brady Johnson. In for a strike as Huber looks back at our home plate umpire. Looked a little bit high, but in for a strike. Hunter Boudreau waits on deck for Wisconsin Rapids. The 0-1. A spinner and a beauty. No balls and 2 strikes to Garrett Huber. A bunt single by Nathan Kromenacher, a single by Jacken, and then an error by Dayton allowing Kromenacher to score, Jacken to get to third, and then Tyler Byer an RBI single just moments ago. The 0-2. Foul straight back, right in on the hands of Huber, and fouled it right into the screen. 5-2, Wisconsin Rapids trails. I'm going to assume that's Jason Ellie in the bullpen. 0-2 coming back. Popped up on the infield. Over on it is Bohm. He's going to make the catch for the first out of the inning. 1 away now for Hunter Boudreau. Ground out and a strikeout tonight for Hunter.
For Wisconsin Rapids, first baseman, number 27, Hunter Boudreau.
Boudreau made a nice play defensively back in the 4th inning. Runner at first and 1 out for Wisconsin Rapids. There's a swing and a miss. A breaking ball of beauty again from Brady Johnson. No balls and a strike. 70th pitch for Brady Johnson. Swung on and missed. Same pitch, same result. Blaine Wallen awaits on deck. No, Josh Schwalbach waits on deck as Blaine's night will be over. The 0-2. There's a swing and a miss as Brady Johnson picks up his 6th strikeout of the night, and there's 2 away now for Josh Schwalbach.
Wisconsin Rapids pitcher number 16, Josh Schwalbach.
Schwalbach coming in to throw for Blaine Wallen, hitting and pitching. Byer leads from first. First one to Josh, misses low for a ball. Barton awaits on deck for the Redhawks. 2 runs across on 3 base hits. The 1-0 coming back. Outside corner, low and away. That's one that Brady wanted. Just missed. Most likely see Jason Ellie in the 8th and 9th for Waupaca, with the 9-1 and 2 due up. And Schwalbach is able to lay off the breaking stuff, and it runs 3-0. Comes set on the 3-0. Schwalbach squares the bunt, pulls it back, taking the whole way, and he walked him on 4 pitches. Pitches that were really not even that close to Schwalbach.
Catcher number 15, John Barton.
And now Johnny Barton with 2 on and 2 out. John today, a line out and a strikeout. Not the slightest of feet on the base paths for Wisconsin Rapids right now. But one in the gap will score Byer pretty easily. First offering from Brady Johnson is a spinner, and that one's popped up. Shallow center, backing up on it is Popham, and he's going to make the catch to end the 7th inning. 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 2 left on. We have played 7 complete. It is 5-2 Waupaca. You're watching amateur baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Wisconsin Rapids Redhawks 2.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great childcare you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and More than just awards.
Devin Geary to lead things off here for Waupaca. 2 for 3 today for Devin. Josh Schwalbach, the new pitcher for Wisconsin Rapids. Blake Walling goes 7 innings, gives up 7 hits, 5 runs, 3 walks, and 4 strikeouts tonight. And throwing 98 pitches. As Schwalbach misses high and tight on Geary, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. And most likely seeing Jason Ellie in the 8th for Waupaca on the mound. 3 balls and no strikes now for the first pitcher that Schwalbach is facing. It looks like Josh Peterson out there to retrieve the ball. He'll be pinch hitting. There's a strike for Schwalbach, and it's 3-1. Coming home. And lost him. Leadoff walk here for Waupaca. Looks like Davis Levine will hit. It looks like Josh Peterson is on deck next. Levine today, fielder's choice, strikeout and an RBI double. Geary leads from first. That was low and tight. There is some action in the Rapids bullpen again. And the 1-0 coming back. Schwalbach struggling to find the zone. 2 balls and no strikes. Josh Peterson awaits on deck for Waupaca, pinch hitting for left fielder Tyler Dayton. And there goes the runner. Throw down to second is not going to be in time. It's right on the mark from Barton. But a stolen base for Geary, and it's 3 balls and no strikes to the Waupaca catcher, Davis Levine. And back-to-back walks to start off the 8th.
Attention, ladies and gentlemen. There is an unclaimed white ticket prize to Homestead Golf Course. Number is 69034.
It looks like for Wisconsin Rapids, it is either Christian Quinnell or Ethan Peters. One of them was warming up in there. Now Josh Peterson squares the bunt, pulls it back. Josh getting a crack at the on the mound tonight, or excuse me, at the plate, not on the mound. As Adam Kennedy awaits on deck, squares the bunt again, pulls it back in there for a strike, and it's evened at 1-1. Looking down to head coach Andy Wanty for the signage. And he's going to swing away and foul it straight back. And it runs a ball and 2 strikes now to Josh Peterson. And some warm-up action. Blaine Wallen is just trying to stretch out his shoulders and his arm after his outing today. And the 1-2 coming back. Bounces in there. Nice job by Johnny Barton. And it runs even at 2-2. Looks like Christian Quinnell possibly the thrower out there. Ethan Peters goes out to the mound as well. Ethan hasn't thrown in a little while. 2-2. And that one gets off the mitt of Barton. Runners will advance on the wild pitch. And quickly, the bullpen is stirring for Wisconsin Rapids. Double barrel action out there. Ethan Peters and maybe Kyle Olson, maybe 7. And the payoff coming back from Josh Schwalbach. And 3 straight walks here to start this 8th inning. And now the bases are loaded for Adam Kennedy. Kennedy today a flyout, a walk, and a single. There's a swing and a foul into the mitt, and it's 0-1. Get you some score updates here on Zaleski Sports. Now it's going to be hit into left. Back on it is Huber. Taking at third is Geary. And a sacrifice fly for Adam Kennedy. And Waupaca gets one run back. Geary scores, and it's 6-2 Waupaca. Now Dawson Bohm. Well, Marshfield leads Westboro 6-4. They're in the 6th inning. Wisconsin Rapids, Stevens Point right behind us. 8-2 Rangers. The Rapids Rangers. First one to Bohm misses inside. Of course, our score here is 6-2. Tyler Dayton is going to run for himself after Josh Peterson got on. Score from Everest, 10-3 Everest over Marshfield Legion. And a go in Plover in commercial break right now. 2 on, 1 out. 2-0 now to Dawson Bohm. Looks like the bullpen has quieted down a little bit. Now it's going to be hit into right center field. Over on is Nathan Kromenacher. He's going to make the catch. Possibility of doubling up, and they did. No! Almost doubled him up at second base. And there's 2 away. That was close. As closer than I'm sure Davis Levine would have hoped. He didn't know if it was going to get down or if it was going to be caught. And with the speed of Nathan Kromenacher, shouldn't really guess against Nathan as that one misses low for a ball. Levine was a quarter of the way to third base. The 1-0 now to Johnny Popham. And high and tight on Popham. Sweet chin music on Johnny, and it's 2-0. Score from Plover. The Black Sox have exploded, and it's 12-3 Plover. 2 balls and no strikes, 2 outs. A spinner, a high one, but gets the call for a strike, and it's 2-1. 2 on, 2 out. 6-2 Waupaca. There's a swing and a miss. This gorgeous night. Deuces are wild. Gorgeous night here in Wisconsin Rapids. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The 2-2 coming home. That's going to be chopped over to Jackin as Popham flips his bat high in frustration and caught by Jake Pankratz. Nice job by Nate Jackin to end the 8th inning. 1 run on no hits and 2 left on. We have played 7.5, 6-2 Waupaca. You're watching amateur baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, this is Blake from Mobile Ink. I can tint your car, truck, or SUV. I even tint windshields with a film you can't see, but will reduce heat and glare by 43%. We've all seen those do-it-yourself tint jobs that turn purple and start bubbling all over. Not my work. Everything gets tinted by me and inspected before it rolls out the door, including a lifetime warranty. Call Blake at Mobile Ink to schedule your appointment today. 715-424-5432.
When you want to win games, you look for an expert. Here's 2-time national champion, Coach Jack Bennett.
I may know a few things about basketball, but I'm a rookie when it comes to vehicles. I trust the team at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers to call those shots. They're professionals. Remove the stress and anxiety of having your vehicle serviced or repaired.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Go with the winning team at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers.
Bottom of the 8th inning we go. It'll be 1, 2, and 3 due up for Wisconsin Rapids. As we were cruising right through this thing, now it's kind of come to a stall here in Wisconsin Rapids. But we are already in the bottom of the 8th inning, and the ball game is just over an hour and a half old. First pitch this evening was at 7:01. We play here at 8:45, and it'll be the top of the order here for Wisconsin Rapids. Best opportunity to get back into this ball game. Brady Johnson still out there at up to 76 pitches. Josh Schwalbach finished with 24 in his relief appearance in the 8th.
Batting for Wisconsin Rapids, number 18, Caleb Kromenacher.
Kromenacher today 0 for 3. Fly out, pop out, and a strikeout. Johnson's 77th pitch just misses outside for a ball, and we are underway here in the 8th inning. 1 ball and no strikes. Got a couple of games for you tomorrow. Check out ZaleskiSports.com for all of our upcoming games. Kromenacher looked to set a ball high and away, squared to bunt slightly, and he's ahead in the count 2-0. Not many 2-0 counts for Brady Johnson tonight. There's a strike to Caleb, and it's 2-1. We've got baseball on Friday and Saturday from Sheboygan. Mike Wendland will have 2 games each day for you. 2 Legion games. That one's going to be hit to second. Gobbled up there. That one's going to be bobbled, and it's going to be out anyway, as our home plate umpire said that Jake Pankratz caught it on the line, and he had a good angle to look at it. So there's 1 away. Derek Freeman, our base umpire, said that Pankratz threw out Kromenacher anyway, and Dawson Bohm was able to corral it before Kromenacher got there. That one's going to be lined to left field. That's going to be a base hit. Whiffley rounds first. Throw to second is on the mark, and Pankratz can't hold on. A 1-out double for Jacob Whiffley. Tyler Dayton with a little bit stronger of an arm than Whiffley, I think, had thought. Whiffley stands at second base with 1 out. Now Nathan Kromenacher, a single, strikeout, and a single. Had the bunt single to get on to start the scoring rally in the 7th. Now it's going to be hit over to Pankratz at second. And another 1 pitch at bat here tonight for Wisconsin Rapids. Maybe that'll be something when I get home tonight to take a look at to see how many there were. Strike to Nate Jackin. So far, through 7 2/3 innings, there have been 12 one-pitch at-bats tonight for Wisconsin Rapids. Jackin's going to fly this one foul and out of play. So that is remarkable. And I think only one of them resulted in a base hit, and that was the bunt single by Nathan in the 7th. So 11 first pitch outs for Brady Johnson tonight. That's going to be hit over to short, and that will end our 8th inning. I stand corrected. 2 of them were. So 10 of the 12 first pitch at-bats resulted in outs for Wisconsin Rapids here tonight. We have played 8 complete. 6-2 Waupaca. You're watching amateur baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
I really got to understand what what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And, you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
Anybody else new, raise your hand.
Top of the ninth inning we go here in Wisconsin Rapids. Some defensive changes for you. Ethan Peters, the new first baseman. Christian Quinnell, the new second baseman. Kyle Olson, the new shortstop. And Mike Johnson, the new right fielder for the Redhawks, as Pancrats try to put that one over the fence, and it's 0-1. Don't forget, Nace Villere postgame show wraps this game up for you tonight. Highlights later on tonight on Facebook at Zaleski Sports. There's a nice spinner by Schwalbach, and it's 0-2. I have an opportunity to talk to, most likely talk to Andy Wanty, maybe message the boss and see if that's acceptable. And, of course, Brady Johnson, we would. Yeah, I'll talk to him. Why not? That's fun. That was going to be popped up and out of play. Straight back. Get the Waupaca guys their night of victory. And everything that goes along with it, interviews and in the house. The 1-2. Lifted into center. Long run for Caleb Kromenacher. Tracks it down near the warning track. And the first out. Again, traveled a little bit longer than I thought it was going to. And now Brendan Canterbury. A walk, ground out, single, and a ground out for Brendan tonight. Nobody on, one away here in the top of the ninth. In there for a strike anyway. Trying to hold up his swing, didn't matter. Brady Johnson up to 85 pitches, and he might see his night come to an end. But again, the big number. We'll talk about this in our post-game show, and we'll talk to Andy Wanty about it from the Lakemen on how key it was to have those quick at-bats, especially from some high-quality batters for the Redhawks. That one's going to be popped up behind or over on it is Johnny Barton. He makes the catch, put his glove out just in time. He almost shellacked him in the face. That was maybe a little bit closer than John had hoped. And now Tyler Goggins. Tyler, strikeout, line out, strikeout, pop out. And Schwalbach kicks and fires. Outside corner, good for a strike. Again, Waupaca showing off their skills tonight. Andy Wanty, even with a lineup that is kind of just thrown together with a lot of guys not here. Still putting together an impressive night of baseball. 1 in the first, 2 in the fifth, 2 in the sixth, and then 1 in the eighth. That one's over the head of Goggins. 3-1 from Schwalbach. And that was, again, big reason for the success is pitcher Brady Johnson. That one's going to be hit into left, and a 2-out base hit for Tyler Goggins. It's hit number 9 for the Lakemen. And now up Devin Geary. Devin has had a phenomenal night at the plate. RBI single in the first. He did pop out per se, pop out line out to first, or a double in the sixth, a walk and a run scored in the eighth. He's done well tonight at the plate. And that one gets by, almost had him picked off. There's going to be a E1 on the play. Almost had him picked off, and then it got past Peters. Now there's a runner at second after the error. Now it's going to be hit into left center field. Long run for Caleb Kromenacher. Can he track it down? He can't. And an RBI double, RBI triple. Geary going to try for it, and he is going to be in there head first slide. And Geary is putting together quite the night for Waupaca. And it is 7-2 Lakemen.
Next up, number 4, Davis Levine.
Now Davis Levine today, fielder's choice, strikeout, RBI double, and a walk. Geary today, a single, double, and a triple. Now it's going to be chopped over to first. Tough play, and it's not going to be made. Infield single for Davis Levine. RBI single. 8-2. 8-2 Waupaca.
Next up, number 27, Tyler Dayton.
And now Tyler Dayton with the runner at first. Levine leads from first with 2 outs. All the damage here in the ninth with 2 outs for Waupaca. The first one to Dayton misses low. Throw over to first. Schwalbach up to 40 pitches here in his second inning of work. As with Brady Johnston, we'll see if Brady comes back out for the ninth at 85 pitches. And Dayton's had the count 3 balls and no strikes. Getting all damage with 2 outs. Had a fly out to center and a pop out in foul territory to Barton. Then a single, triple, and a single. That one gets away. And Davis Levine will walk to first base. Another walk issued by Schwalbach. See if we can get you a score from Milwaukee here in just a moment. Oh, look at that. Brewers up 4-3, scoring 2 in the bottom of the 5th inning. Offering to who was that? This is inside for a ball. See if we can get you. It's not Josh Peterson. It's not Jason Nelly. See if we got a roster on here somewhere. It might be Jason Nelly, just in a different uniform. There is not even number 1 on their roster. There's a strike. So no number 1 on the roster, so we're just going to say number 1. There's a strike to him. Evens it up. Well, run's full now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Ask Andy Wanty after the game. Dawson Bowman waits on deck. There go the runners. Going to be hit over to Jackin at short. And got him at first to end the 9th inning. 2 more runs across for Waupaca on 3 hits. They leave 2. We have played 8.5. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Last shot, 8-2. Lakemen, you're watching amateur baseball on Zaleski Sports.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
First things first with Midstate Technical College. Dual credit programs earn you college credit in high school. Then choose a path that suits you. Use your skills to start your career or transfer to a university to continue your degree. Choose a new career. Transition easily and quickly by upgrading your skills. Or continue your education with dozens of classes to get you on your path. No matter your stage of the game, your first move is Midstate Technical College.
Bottom of the ninth inning we go. Brady Johnson out there to try and finish it off here. He will face off 5, 6, and 7. Byer, Huber, and Boudreaux for the Redhawks. As Johnson
Batting for Wisconsin Rapids, number 17, Tyler Byer.
Byer to lead things off here in the ninth inning. Don't forget, stick around for a Natesville Dairy post-game show. Wrap this one up. Again, we'll have highlights later on tonight on Facebook at Zaleski Sports. First one in to Byer, misses for a ball. Pop out, fly out, RBI single for Tyler today. High and tight. Two balls and no strikes. 88th pitch. Good for a strike. Runs 2 balls and 1 strike. Garrett Huber and then Ethan Peters for Wisconsin Rapids. Unless a comeback is had, that one's fouled at the plate. Runs even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Again, unless a comeback is had, Wisconsin Rapids will drop their 2-game winning streak against Whittlesey. That was huge in the league play. They'll head up to Merrill on Sunday. They'll be home against Merrill next Thursday. And then a doubleheader against Sparta next Saturday, July 2nd. Then they'll be at home again on July 9th against Tomahawk as Byer spins out of there and the count runs full. And then I think Pittsville is after that and Westboro is after that. But three balls and 2 strikes. Pitch number 91 is a beauty and a called third strike. Strikeout number 7 for Brady Johnson. And there's one away here in the ninth for Garrett Huber. 0 for 3.
Wisconsin Rapids, number 14, Garrett Huber.
Ground out, pop out for Garrett today. First offering to Huber is good for a strike. Kicks and fires. In there for a strike again, and Huber's behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Scoreline right now for Waupaca: 8 runs, 10 hits, an error, and 9 runners left on board. That one misses high for a ball. So 8 runs, 10 hits, 1 error so far. 9 runners left on base. The 1-2 coming back. A spinner and a beauty. Strikeout number 8. 2 away here in the 9th. Down to Ethan Peters. And what a job that Brady Johnson has done tonight. 95 pitches. Trying to close this one out, go a complete game. Steps off for just a moment, out of the windup. Gets one he likes. In there for a strike. Ooh, from Ethan Peters, and it's 0-1. Brady Johnson comes set. Ethan Peters at the plate. There's a swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Trying to finish it off. The 0-2 coming back. Brady Johnson fires home and just misses low for a ball. Yeah, he will at least throw his 99th pitch coming up. The 1-2 back from Brady Johnson. That was going to be popped up. Third base side. Over on it and not making the catch to our no-name third baseman. So Brady Johnson will throw 100 pitches here tonight. Johnson kicks and fires. Chopped foul, and 101 is going to be coming up. 100th pitch of the night for Brady Johnson was a foul ball. He was through 5 at 41 and slowly gained after that. The 1-2 from Johnson. High and tight. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Josh Waupaca waits on deck. 1-0 from Johnson. Swung on and missed. And Brady Johnson strikes out the side to end it. Picks up strikeout number 9. And the Waupaca Lakemen come to Wisconsin Rapids and take down the Wisconsin Rapids Redhawks at a final score of 8-2. We'll take a quick break, come back with our Nasonville area postgame show when we get back. Again, final score, Waupaca 8, Wisconsin Rapids 2. You're watching amateur baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com. All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflettieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Time now for your Nacerville Dairy postgame show. Nacerville Dairy is fresh cheese curds made daily at nacervilledairy.com. Get them in Marshfield, Curtis, or on nacervilledairy.com. All Waupaca here tonight. 8-2 win over the Wisconsin Rapids Redhawks. Redhawks go 2 runs, 6 hits, an error, and 5 runners left on board. Waupaca 8 runs, 10 hits, 1 error, and 9 runners left on board. Big game tonight. Brady Johnson goes 102 or 3 pitches. 9 strikeouts, struck out the side twice, and really did not give Wisconsin Rapids a chance here in the ball game. We're going to sign off here from Wisconsin Rapids. Again, more games for you tomorrow. Head over to ZaleskiSports.com for all of our upcoming games and our weekly schedule. For Jack Schrader, this is Steve May signing off from Wisconsin Rapids. Again, final score is Waupaca 8, Wisconsin Rapids 2. Have a great rest of your night, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. You have been watching a presentation of amateur baseball on Zaleski Sports. We'll talk to you again next time right here, exclusively on Zaleski Sports.